We come on the air tonight with severe weather round 2. Storms sweeping across our area again this week, and they caused more damage. Keep in mind, we just saw tornadoes a couple of days ago, and tonight, as you can see here, ominous clouds, one even looking to be like a tornado. And then, of course, now the cleanup begins. We have team coverage of today's weather events here. WCNC Charlotte's Brenda Harper in Iredell County. But first, we want to start with Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Brad, it sounds like we're not even done yet with this round.
Yeah, the good news is I will tell you this. The tornado risk is pretty much lowered to less than 1%. But the storm threat is still out there. We still have active rain, and the flash flood risk is still out there. Now, in Charlotte, we haven't seen a lot of rain yet. But this system is going to be shifting east. In the Charlotte area east, this is more of an overnight and Friday is set up. But you see the bands of heavy rain continuing to move into the western part of the state where flash flooding is a big concern. I think we're going to see flash flooding continue into the overnight hours and early tomorrow morning. But you see the swath of damage really started in Cleveland County. At least one tornado for sure there, possibly some damage and a wall cloud around the Hickory area. And then Iredell County. I mean, this was absolutely crazy to see the number of reports of confirmed touchdowns in parts of the county. We got reports of at least 3 separate touchdowns, a lot of damage there. The swath was primarily west of Charlotte. Now tomorrow, we're going to have to watch if that threat begins to shift to the east. Overnight, the risk will begin to slowly shift east, and you'll see us in the low risk with the medium risk for the Sandhills. So it'll be interesting to see where that line starts forming. Is it east of Charlotte or right over us during the morning hours tomorrow? Saturday, everything is out of here. So we've got another round to get through tomorrow. Overnight, expect scattered showers and, yes, even storms at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't expect these to be severe because it's overnight, but tomorrow you could see once the sun comes up, we could see storms re-energize east of Charlotte and then exit the region. So some good news there, but we're not out of the woods just yet. Coming up, we'll talk about the timing tomorrow and when everything clears out.
All right, Brad, thank you. We'll see you soon. We want to continue our team coverage, though, this evening with WCNC Charlotte's Brenda Harper joining us live from Iredell County, where, Bree, we're hearing all sorts of storm damage, including to a church and to some homes. So what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, Vanessa, after that heavy rain and that tornado threat passed through, this is the aftermath that we're seeing now. Falling trees, limbs, leaves, part of that tree blocking even part of the road here now. And if you take a look, that tree was big enough to actually cover the sign here for this church. And just behind, you can see this building with part of its roof now missing. On Sandy Ridge, United Methodist Church preparing their cleanup efforts at this point. We're told the winds were so strong that they were powerful enough to blow off siding and roofing and even uproot trees. And just a couple minutes away from here, these are photos from a home on Estes Road where we're told a tree came crashing down on the roof of a trailer. Now, we can actually get to that scene ourselves because part of that road was actually blocked. You can see some trees covering the roads and even looking to bring down power lines in that area as well. Now, throughout this entire storm, we're told only one person suffered minor injuries, but the response from emergency management actually helped make things move a lot easily.
There's only so many ways in. You know, rural, you have a lot less roads. So some of the roads we tried to access originally on one, as far as entrapment, was one of the roads was blocked going in both ways. So that was a little bit of a complicated issue.
And Iredell-Statesville School just announced that they plan to operate on a 1-hour delay tomorrow. They say they want to make sure that crews have time to go out, continue to assess this damage and see if there is any debris or trees in the area that may hinder the bus routes for tomorrow morning. For now, reporting live in Iredell County, Brianna Harper, WCNC, Charlotte.
A good bit of damage out there, but the good news, Bree, as you mentioned, really just sounds like minor injuries and nothing widespread as far as impacts to people overall. So that's some good news to hear. Bree, thank you so much. And you at home, you've been so great about sending in your photos and your videos of the storm from your vantage point, from Statesville to right here in Charlotte. We saw all sorts of footage from you. So rain, hail, thunderstorm clouds. We really appreciate you sending that in. It does help tell the story. And we are telling the story too on all sorts of platforms. When that severe weather hits, you can watch us anytime. Download the WCNC app on your Roku or Fire TV, and you can stay informed there as well as, of course, on the air when we do come on the air with us.